this just randomly came to me right now. Isn't it wild how it's like the Freemasons are in every which avenue that they need, right, to, I was going to say, pursue their mission of taking funds from whoever they want, right? They've got the Eastern Stars, they've got everybody set in place, medical professionals, judges, whatever the fuck's, cops, the old firefighters, right? And it's like, it's just crazy that they, you know, these cults, they know they do these rituals, right? They know that it's a spiritual world. They manipulate energy in a negative way to work in their favor to get the outcome that they want, right? That's what I want to just establish real quick. Yeah, it's these same people, right? Going by the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, going by their, you know, basically making sure that nobody is awake is what I'm fucking trying to say. I can't spit it out, right? And anybody that has any of the clairs, claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient, it's like they basically perceive you to be fucking crazy because you're a threat to them, okay? So sorry it took me over a minute to get that out. But I wanted to share this because it's my papa's birthday today. My papa and God saved my life. And I actually realized, I started waking up to realizing not only the spiritual world and didn't know it, but when I was messing around with blow, you know what I mean? This was back in like 2017, 18. Literally heard God and my papa tell me to stop. And it's like, and people are going to take that and they're going to twist it. She's hearing voices. Like, again, my stepmom told fucking everybody that I was hearing voices. And it's, in reality, it was because I knew too much. I actually had a dream about her dad, and he apologized on her behalf. I digress. But it's like, when I heard that, like, you need to stop. And like, just my papa informing me that people had, you know what I mean? I was like praying for clarification, like, why is this happening? And it was because of my money. And like, that's when I felt like I was being watched on hidden cameras, you know what I mean? And I just posted about this too, how I borrowed money from my sister without asking to buy jewel pods because they were all involved with sabotaging me, right? They were all involved in sabotaging me, so I couldn't find a job, so I'd look like a loser. And I just like kept getting the desire to vape more and more. And at that time too, guys, my skin broke out so bad. Didn't even think that people around me were putting shit in my products. Didn't even think that my own fake ass friends were doing rituals on me, this and that. Didn't even think how they got the funds to move away. You know what I mean? Like, just so, I don't even know what the fuck this video is for. I'm just letting out some feelings right now. And I'm just so grateful. People can make you out to be whatever the fuck they want, you guys. This is your life. And even though this is why, again, I'm going to bring up GAF Wellness, because it's like, we need to focus on what we can control. How you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself is what you can control, how you can raise your frequency. Dreaming about family members that had passed away, receiving downloads, not wanting to believe the reality of my own family members stabbing me in the back for their financial gain. I just kept quiet, right? Realized when they wanted to just say all these things, perceive me as this like crazy freak. And it was because of the things they were doing, right? The secrets that they had. And it's like, you guys are actually really fucked up. But I just remember there was one night, there was a couple, but I did too much blow. I'm just going to share this because I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. Whoever wants to take it and twist it, you're a fucking snake. But it's like, I just remember literally feeling like, I'm like, am I going to have a fucking heart attack right now? You know, mind's eye, right? Hearing my papa's voice being like, Ashley, you need to stop. And it was like the embarrassment of feeling seen, you know, not even questioning, is this real? Is this real? It was like, I felt my papa was seeing me abuse these substances like a shit stain. And it was like, fuck. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Told all the people that I was friends with, you know what I mean? Like, guys, we need to stop. And they were, and obviously they were older than me too, but they were like, you know, like, get fucked, bitch. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I think they all, typical like substance abuser trying to like distract, you know, the light from being on them. I think they kind of started some rumors because I wasn't from that state and whatever, you know, I wish everybody the best. But yeah, it's like, guys, when you know, I just want to share this too, to be transparent, in the sense that when you know that you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, and again, it's because you're comfortable, or dare I say, you're addicted to a substance, this is where it's like, you need to pray. And I'm not pushing religion, but it's like, pray to God to show you a sign. Because I feel very lucky that I didn't pray for that. And it was like, you know, like stopped right in my tracks. And years down the road, when I was 29 and I was being sabotaged really bad in Enfield, and everybody was saying that I was a shrug addict and whatever, they slipped me something, and I remember feeling really drowsy, and I was like, fuck. And it was like, I was at a party, and they were doing blow, and I remember I did a line because I was like, I needed to drive home, and I was like, I knew that I was slipped something, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to drive. I was living with my sister. I was like, I can't call her. Like, it was just a mess, and I was just, again, just doing shit that I shouldn't have been doing, right? And then not realizing everybody was interconnected. And like, just formulating this greater agenda. Like, it's just so fucked up, you guys. And my sister already knew. And it just really, like, looking back now, it's like, I just couldn't believe my whole family was willing to throw me away like that. You know what I mean? And even to this day, like, they're still sabotaging me like crazy. And it's like, I'm just out here living my fucking life. And it doesn't, I'm going to end it with this full-on babble. It doesn't matter who anybody knows, you guys. May I address all the Freemasons right now working together to sabotage me? It's like, you are not stronger than the power of God, and whoever wants to play God, God will show you what's up. So why don't we all find our balls and do the right thing and call out my fucked up family members for getting you in trouble? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I pray that anybody with any evil in their heart, I pray that God comes to them and shows them the right way for their benefit, for their growth. And that's it, guys. Thank you for being here for my Gaff TED Talk. It's going to be a great day.